evening. Heavy rain washed volcanic mud and debris through villages in Negros Occidental and Negros Oriental following Kanlaon Volcano's eruption. State volcanologists confirm that a muddy sheet wash was observed in Kanlaon City in Negros Oriental and La Castellana in Negros Occidental on Wednesday afternoon, June 5. According to PHIVOLCS Director Teresito Bacolcol, the extent and volume of the lahar is still being determined. Bacolcol warns the public that lahar contains volcanic ash and was dangerous. PHIVOLCS defines lahar as slurries of volcanic sediment, debris, and water that cascade down a volcano slopes through rivers and channels. Kanlaon exploded on Monday evening, June 3, sending a plume of ash, rocks, and gases 5 kilometers into the sky. Alert Level 2 remains over the volcano. According to PHIVOLCS, a volcano is placed under Alert Level 2 because increased volcanic earthquakes, steam and gas emissions, and ground deformation may occur. Senate President Cheese Escudero is floating the possibility of bringing China's latest aggressions in the West Philippine Sea before the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or Asean. This comes after the China Coast Guard on May 19 reportedly seized food and other provisions for Filipino troops stationed at BRP Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal. Although filing a case against China is always an option, Escudero says this latest harassment by China may also be elevated to the ASEAN. Escudero explains that as part of the ASEAN, the Philippines can raise the matter before the regional body.
Option palagi yan ng ating pamahalaan, pero isang concern din na nais kong i-bring up ay sana subukan kung kakayanin ng ating DFA na dalhin ito sa ASEAN. Hindi kilalang political na asosasyon ng ASEAN, subalit forum pa rin ito para mapag-usapan ano man nagaganap sa parte ito ng ating mundo dito sa ating rehiyon.
Still, the Senate chief is calling for a peaceful resolution of the conflicts between the Philippines and China. He also urges both parties to remain calm.
Sana huwag patulan ng ating bansa dahil ulitin ko, walang may gusto ng anumang uri ng digmaan na sumiklab dito sa rehiyon natin at lalong-lalo na kung ang magiging battleground ay ang ating bansa, hindi naman ibang lugar. So sana itong pag-init na ito ay humupa din at madaan pa rin. Pinapanalangin ko sa dialogo at anumang uri ng pagkikipag-usap.
Suspended Bamban Mayor Alice Go says she and her family are not involved in any illegal activities in the country. In a letter to the Senate Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations and Gender Equality, Go denies her and her father's involvement with any illegal activities of Philippine offshore gaming operators. According to Go, her father's main business is embroidery and that the said business has long been established here in the Philippines. Go also says that as a businessman, her father frequently travels abroad to take care of his business. Go also insists that she is not connected with any Pogos. Documents supposedly linking Go to Hongsheng Gaming Technology Incorporated were uncovered during the ongoing investigation of the Senate Committee on Women. The Pogo firm was raided in February 2023 but allegedly continued its operations after changing its name to Zun Yuan Technology Incorporated until it was raided in March 2024. During the March raid, authorities found a billing statement of Zun Yuan and a vehicle registered under the mayor's name. But in the letter, Go explains that she only helped Hongsheng as a lessor of Baofu Land Development Incorporated. In the case of Zun Yuan, Go says she only issued a provisional license in 2023 after the company completed all the required documents. In the letter, she also denies that her father's Chinese partner, Lin Wenyi, is her biological mother. She insists that Amelia Leal is her mother, as written in her official documents. Senator Win Gatchalian first raised the possibility that Go's mother is Lin, noting that Lin's name appeared in the financial statements of Go's family. Following this, Hontiveros released government records showing Lin's name as one of the incorporators in at least 7 businesses of the Go family. Pending investigation, the Office of the Ombudsman placed Go and 2 other Bamban officials under preventive suspension without pay for up to 6 months. Actress and fashion icon Evangelista vows to continuously make a change as the newly installed president of the Senate Spouses Foundation Incorporated. Senate President Cheese Escudero's wife, Evangelista, took her oath as the new head of the Senate Spouses Foundation Incorporated on Wednesday, June 5. In an ambush interview, Evangelista says Filipinos wouldn't see her merely having her pictures taken, even if it's something that she is used to as an actress and fashion influencer.
Hindi ko naman tumundo eh. But in a sense, even if it's not my world, I won't be doing the same thing. So you won't be expecting me to be going to certain things just to take pictures. I really want to do something and continuously, make a change na hindi lang siya para lang dahil artista na nalagay sa ganitong position. I wanna work. So I'm excited.
The actress is replacing Audrey Tan Zubiri, whose husband, Senator Juan Miguel Zubiri, was ousted as Senate President in May. After the shakeup in the chamber, Escudero immediately took his oath as the 25th Senate President of the Philippines. Despite her willingness, Evangelista admits she's somehow nervous about assuming the post. She acknowledges that being the organization's president in itself is a daunting task. But under her leadership, Evangelista says the organization will focus its efforts on helping women and children. According to her, they will also continue what her previous foundation heads have begun.
Madami sa nagawa ng mga very small infrastructure that we would come back, look into again, maybe help again rebuild certain buildings, and madami pa actually. Ayoko rin kasi mag-super salita, but definitely the coming few days I'll be working a lot, so I'd rather them just see that I'm working than say this and that.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. declares June 17 a regular holiday for Eid'l Adha. According to Proclamation Number 579 signed by Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin on June 4, the National Commission on Muslim Filipinos has recommended that June 17 be declared a national holiday in observance of Eid'l Adha. Eid'l Adha is a Muslim holiday dubbed as the Feast of Sacrifice and is considered one of the two greatest feasts in Islam. Eid'l Adha commemorates the willingness of Ibrahim to sacrifice his son Ismail as an act of obedience to God's command. The University of the Philippines is the country's top-performing university in the 2025 edition of the QS World Universities Rankings. UP ranks 336th among more than 1,500 universities worldwide. Previously, UP ranked 404th in the 2024 edition. Meanwhile, UP was followed by the Ateneo de Manila University at 516th, while the De La Salle University placed at the 641 to 650 bracket. The University of Santo Tomas was included in the rankings at the 851 to 900 bracket, and the University of San Carlos ranked in the 1,401 and above bracket. The National University of Singapore is the top-performing university in Asia, ranking 8th worldwide, while the Massachusetts Institute of Technology tops the list worldwide. According to QS, some of the metrics that it uses into its rankings are the sustainability, employment outcomes, and the international research network of the university. QS is an international higher education network analyst based in London, United Kingdom. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good evening.